كَرِهَ الْمُشْرِكُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent this deen to exist, to survive, to outshine, and to be practiced. And that is what's going to happen. Even the people, even the mushrikeen would detest it, dislike to see Islam like this. When it is said that Islam, they dislike it is not the word of Islam. It is not even Allah, the Quran, they will hate it if we keep the Quran in masajid. If the Quran is kept only in the houses, what they hate or what they dislike is people, young people practicing Islam. They don't want to see Muslim students and young people, they are asking permission for Salatul Jummah. They are asking permissions for prayer halls. They don't want to see that women and sisters, muhajjabat, hijab. They don't want to see the masajid and minaret and people going there. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that will happen, that will stay like this, no matter what they do. Then where is the problem? Why are we behind? The real problem is not from the outside world, from the conspiracies and plots of outside people, it's within us. We are living with challenges. If we face those challenges, that is in our own houses properly, then nobody could harm us and Muslims. The first challenge Muslims are facing is the challenge of the time from the parents towards their children. Everyone is busy. Where are those mothers and fathers who used to raise their children? We have examples, those people I gave you last week, the names of those people who made Islam look like that, the way that looked for 1200 years. The Muslims look like that. Where are those people? Now today's world, they don't have time for their children. So children are being babysitted by televisions and internet. So how could we expect that kind of generations and things? That is another topic need to be discussed with the parents. But there are other challenges. Children, youth who come here, who are here today to pray Jummah. They are here because of their iman, because of their faith in their heart. They love Islam. They want to practice Islam. They want to see the name of Muslims everywhere prevailing. They want to see once again the Muslim rise to the prominence that people would say that we are dependent on the inventions of Muslims and the work of Muslims. They want, but in the usul of Allah, in the principles and sunnah of Allah, just wants and likes and du'as never work. Allah wants you to work for what you want to achieve. Just saying that I want this, I want that, it is not, miracles could happen. But it is not the way Allah works. Inna Allah la yughayyiru ma biqawmin hatta yughayyiru ma bi anfusihim. People need to change if they want to see a change. People need to face these challenges and say that I will uproot them and I will take them out, these problems from my life. The challenge is that today the world of internet that was supposed to be, if a person's mind is right, beneficial for that person. But somehow it is becoming the biggest source of waste of time. The Facebook, the Twitter, the movies, online games, this is cancerous, this is disastrous, this will never let us rise to the prominence we are talking about if we are stuck into this. These are the biggest challenges today's Muslims are facing in their houses, that everything they could take out, but now they are stuck in that. They have no time to work hard. And Allah won't give you anything without working hard. How right it is said that بِقَدْرِ الْكَدِّ تَكْتَسِبُ الْمَعَالِي بِقَدْرِ الْكَدِّ تَكْتَسِبُ الْمَعَالِي مَنْ طَلَبَ الْعُلَى سَهَرَ اللَّيَالِي. You will get what you work for. You will get, if you want to get to the highest point, you want to rise again, you need to work hard. People who work hard, they spend sleepless nights, sleep less and work more. I know, I can guarantee in our houses there are a lot of children who are not sleeping well. They are sleeping less, but not because they are praying Salat al-Tahajjud. They are sleeping less, not because they are pondering upon Quran or memorizing Quran. They are sleeping less, not because they are helping out their parents. They are sleeping less but not they are pursuing their education or doing their homework. But unfortunately, I can say that a lot of them, they are sleeping less because they are watching movies till late night. They are sleeping less because they are on Facebook and Twitter, because they are playing games, and because they are wasting time, and their minds are not fresh, and their minds are becoming filled with all kind of garbage. Dunya is offering them through these sources. And if we are out of everything, still we have one more challenge, that is complacency. Muslim children never need to say or should say that I am enough. I will become an engineer and that will give me 60,000, 70,000, more than enough. What else I want? I will take this degree and this is enough for me. That satisfaction. No, this world is waiting for you. Muslim Ummah is waiting for you, that you will start to become and show them the path our ancestors have shown. You will never say that it is enough for me. I will make the dunya dependent. I will make the dunya dependent on my ummah. Not my ummah will be follower of others. For that they need to work hard. Man talaba al-ula sahara al-layali, that they will sacrifice their sleep, they will sacrifice their games, they will sacrifice their fun, and they will try to work harder in their studies till they reach to the point they want to reach. I would say the sky is not the limit, but the future of Ummah is the limit. Pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the limit, and that could not be achieved by just aspirations, by just adhiyah and praise. You need to work hard. You are once again, after having a break, you are going back to your studies. Don't go like always, just sleeping and just thinking that I am getting the marks like everyone else is getting. No, you need to get ahead of everyone till the ummah will feel proud of you. Your parents will find the coolness of their eyes in your studies, in your education, in your akhlaq, in your iman. Say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim and Watawakkal ala Allah, and go ahead on that journey, that you will be in your one hand iman and amal, and in your other hand that will be the higher education and the degrees and the things that the other people would say only Muslims can do that, nobody else could do it. It needs effort, and Allah, you could do it. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala once again guide the ummah to their prominence and to their past glory. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور